Good evening, folks, and wait, is it evening? Yes, it is evening. Okay. And welcome to the Elder Scrolls 3, which is Morrowind. If you are just joining us for the first time, allow me to introduce myself. I am Trulan Olsen, and this is my channel. And a brief spiel about the concept behind it. The idea here is to play the either old or unusual games that, the mainstream gaming YouTubers generally avoid. And on that note, I think I have the options set up correctly. As I have mentioned in some of my other videos, I'm sort of doing this on a budget, so I do have to keep the graphics rather low, but I think it should look pretty decent nonetheless. What time is it? Just so I don't go over again. And good. Let us begin. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in the nation's history. Had to finish it.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat, to the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Many fall, but one remains. Isn't that like the Transformer?
Wake up!
Prime, what he says?
We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Is he really quiet, or is it just my stupid headphones here? No, my headphones are all the way up. Good gravy. I'll fix the volume in half a second. Oh, you're going to make me pick a name? You know what? I don't really have a gaming name. Like Tobuscus or iJustine. What should I call myself? I will be the Snide One. Yeah, why not?
Not even last night's storm.
Okay, hold on a second, buddy.
I heard them say we...
No, stop talking.
I'm sure they'll let us go.
Let's try this. Okay. Nice scar. I'm jealous, although he might be blind in one eye, which would kind of
Quiet.
suck.
Here comes the guard.
He's still really quiet.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
I would love to. What about him?
Better do what they say.
Oh, well, so long. Dreadfully sorry about your, excuse me, incarceration. Ugh. I apologize, I just had a quesadilla for dinner, and it does not seem to be agreeing with me.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
You're all still really quiet. Hang on. Oop, I was in audio. Turn that all the way up. How about that? Sorry, I don't mean to speed through the tutorials, but I have played this game quite often in the past.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Oh, I'm really tall. Oh, no, I'm not. Anyway, this is still my favorite Elder Scrolls game, even with the release of Skyrim.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Oblivion, in my opinion, was a little bit of a catastrophe. Who do I want to be? We have the lizards. They're generally my favorite race, but I know most people don't like them, and I am playing this for your exoneration. Bretons, Dark Elves, High Elves, Imperials, Khajiit. I can say that. Nord, Orc, Redguard, and Wood Elf. I believe it is the Dark Elves who are native to Morrowind, so let's go ahead and be him, shall we? wait, I should look at the skills. Short blades are boring. Daggers, Tonto, shorts. Oh, we can use a Wakizati. However you say that. Those are fun. Alright, let's see if there is a slightly less hideous face for us to utilize. Grandpa. I believe this is the one that I chose. I actually recorded some Morrowind gameplay a while back, but it all got screwed up and corrupted because my computer does not like to do this. And so if everything is not set up perfectly, it doesn't work. Good night, you could kill someone with those ears. Alright, here. Oh yes. Yeah. It'll distract me. Oh, there's a safe choice, the crew cut. Even if it does have an earring. What is it? What am I trying to say? Not to cast aspersions on anyone, but what is the attraction, for guys anyway, of having pierced ears? Post in the comments, I don't really understand that. And that said, let's go ahead and go with the pierced ear look. I'm really tall again.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Magnificent. Check out this water. Not bad for an old game. Oh, and the Silt Strider. I miss those things in the Oblivion and Skyrim. Alright. Into the Census and Excise office. Oh. Did you hear me? My recording software hates loading new scenes, so... Well, no matter.
Ah, yes, we've been expecting you.
Oh,
you'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Is it? I believe I should... Let me just pick from a list, right? Or do you guys want me to do this?
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
I do draw my dagger, use herbs. Sorry, should I read these to you guys? I guess I should. Draw your dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. Use herbs from your pack to put it to sleep. Do not interfere in the natural evolution of events, but rather take the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you have never seen before. Oh, I know this.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
Gather herbs for your mother, who is preparing dinner. The feminine choice. Work in the forge with him, casting iron for a new plow. The manly choice. Or go catch fish at the stream using a net and line. The very boring choice. Have you guys ever been fishing? Well, practically everyone's been fishing at some point or another. So boring, I don't understand the attraction. But if it's what you like to do, who am I to judge? But I believe... Well, that doesn't sound very fun either. Have you seen the Dirty Jobs where he has to make a horseshoe? Micro Dirty Jobs, go check him out, he's hilarious. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll
Your
go with
cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Do I make up a story that makes your nickname a badge of honor instead of something humiliating? Make up an even more embarrassing nickname for him and use it constantly until he learns his lesson? Or beat up your cousin and tell him that if he ever calls you that nickname again, you will bloody him worse than this time? How evil. However, I believe I prefer to go with the clever choice.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion into another human's mind. A noble choice. In these times, it is a necessary evil. Pardon me. Cheese is not all that great for speaking. Anyway, although you do not necessarily like the idea, a telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war, or in finding someone innocent of a crime. That's the logical choice. Loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it is too late. I hate to be talking over this theme song. It's so lovely. Jeremy Soule, I believe, wrote the music for this. Go check him out. But I believe I'll go with the logical
Your
choice.
mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Pocket the extra money, knowing that shopkeepers in general tend to overcharge customers anyway. Decide to put the extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family, or return to the store and give the shopkeeper his hard-earned money, explaining to him the mistake. Oh, cripes, it's almost been 10 minutes. I'll better hurry and speed through this. I believe I would do that one, even if it is a bit dishonest, but, yeah.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you.
No, it's the thief.
Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Well, why would the thief have dropped it by me? I pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing that the extra windfall will help your family in times of trouble. And pick up the bag and signal to the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to its rightful owners. Leave the bag there, knowing that... good heavens. Knowing that it is better not to get involved. Ooh, I beg your pardon.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work, and it is better not to be in debt. Ask him to help you, knowing that 2 people can do the job faster than 1, and agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. Or accept his offer, reasoning that as long as the stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning. I would probably do this.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Oh, don't get all intense on me now. Push your mother out of the way, position yourself between the pipe and your mother, grab the hot pipe and try to push it away. What's the difference, really? Well, it depends on who's closer. I'd probably push her out of the way if I'm standing next to her, but I would probably grab the pipe if it was closer to me than she was. Probably wouldn't do that, because that's kind of stupid. I'll just go with this
While
one.
in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
I give him the sweet roll now, without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and can come and take whatever he owes you. Drop the sweet roll and step on it, then get ready for the fight. Act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but at the last minute throw it into the air, hoping that they'll pay attention to it long enough for you to get a shot in on the leader. I would probably do this one. It seems the wisest
Entering
decision.
town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed
Going
man
way
running
over
from a
time.
crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
Rush to the town's aid immediately, rush to the man's aid immediately, stand aside and allow the man and mom to pass. I'm going to go with this one, and I have to hurry now because we are over time. A mage? Ugh. I actually really like magic, but it is kind of boring to watch. Yeah. We after going through all that... well, you guys post in the comments. I'm playing this for your... I don't know, or something. So post in the comments what you would like me to do. For now, I think I will go with this, just so I can do either or. Medium armor. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. But post in the comments what you want me to focus on.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Alright, I had better pause it before we go way too far over time. Thank you for Thank you for joining me. If you found this video mildly entertaining, I hope you will click like and favorite and subscribe, and I apologize for being so boring. Hopefully things will pick up in the next episode, and I will see you then. Cheers!